On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Totally, if you read the poem, it was taken totally out of concept. It was actually used later on, you know what I'm saying, to sell houses back in the day. But that whole concept was never meant to that. The whole concept was meant to, you actually need fair wages in order to take care of your house, because back then women worked in the home. So now you needed actually fair wages to actually make your wife happy, to actually provide for your house. So the concept was kind of similar, but they took it to a whole different meaning. And even in now, right?
Has
It's,
anyone
go ahead.
has
Go ahead.
anyone heard of the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus?
Yeah.
What do you think about do you like it or no?
I never read.
I read it. It made some interesting points. The only thing I took from that book that was kind of valuable is that there's a language barrier between men and women. But I'm
always curious, bro.
But this is this new age crap where the women are trying to make the men operate like women. When she was saying, yo, y'all mitigate, your needs and say it's cool, it's because if he says that, it is cool. Men do not have a lot of emotional needs. We just don't. Like, what we want is, and see, this is the word salad was her trying to get around doing the stuff that men actually want. Like, instead of worrying about what I'm thinking about, make a damn sandwich. Like,
no, you know what I was excited for the other day?
What's that?
Yo, the best day of the year is opening night for the NBA. Yo, I had like 3 different TVs on, bro. I was watching the Lakers getting washed up by the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I was in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, that's the thing that I disagree with Logic on. Like, Logic was like, yeah, just come in and say something while I'm playing Madden. No, listen, if I'm playing 2K, I don't even get a chance to play video games that often. Please, let me be.
Leave me alone.
Talking stuff to the guy on the other end of the microphone, trying to help him to understand that he can't check me. I am not interested in having you shimmy across the screen. Why wasn't you shimmying before I got on 2K?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you competing with the TV?
Because, look, this is what they don't realize. They don't realize from an evolution standpoint, most of the time, what men did, we were quiet while we were doing it. Like some guys could go out on a boat, right, fishing, and we could just be sitting there. We could talk, but we could be sitting there not saying nothing and having the time of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, it's like, yeah, you could talk, but sometimes just chill. Don't, just vibe, just chill and enjoy the freaking peace. That's the biggest thing for men is peace of mind.
Dog, I done told my chick on a numerous occasions, I said, dog, you are so attractive when you quiet. Honestly, bro, like, you are so much more attractive when you quiet. With all, it's just a thing. It's like, yo, when you in a good spirit, you in a good mood, and you just vibing and chilling, I'm with it. But all of that extra talking and communication, man, I'm trying to chill, bro. I ain't trying to hear all of that right now.
You ever just sometimes, like, if your lady is asleep, you just stare at her like, you're so beautiful. And I realize it's because she's asleep. It's because she's quiet.
So
they laugh because they know it's true. Like, I know, Trill, I know you done did it before. I know you done stared at her before.
There's never a time you guys want to be asked, are you good? Are you straight? Not like all the time, because some women can be annoying with it. Are you okay? Are you okay? And you're perfectly fine. But is there ever a time you guys could be going through a mental situation where you may not want to talk about it with her? Like, do you guys ever want to be asked? Or is it just shut the fuck up, make my sandwich, bend over when I need you to?
Well, the way we operate most of the time, once you become a man, you kind of get away from needing mama. So you try to work things out. Like, if you really got some serious things you need to talk about, that's what you got homeboys for.
Well, no. Let's answer it like this. So if I told you, then what?
Can I answer it?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I know something like happened, let's say rough day at work or whatever, I don't really ask him to talk about it because if he wants to, he will. I just like touch. I do like touch, whether it's just like, providing, like just letting him know, hey, I'm here, and if he, let's say, goes in the other room, I'll let him go in the other room. I don't pry, that's what I do.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like. Like sometimes my wife, like she'll just walk up behind me and like she'll just rub my back, and that's all I need. I'm good.
So you don't need to be asking questions. Just be
Right.
there.
I don't need you to ask me.
No
Presence. Presence is what we need.
Then I feel like it's an inquisition. Then I feel like you want me to delve into my feelings and go into some shit that I might not want to go into. You know what I'm saying?
And because in those moments, a lot of times women have a way of giving pushback where they need it. So let's say you ask me what's wrong. I tell you, you start trying to fix it. You start trying to hold me accountable. It's like, hold on, that's not what I'm after right now. I just need, you know what I'm saying? So I think bro and them speaking facts, man, it's about presence. You know what I'm saying? Just come in there and just kick it. Like I say, rub your back, come in, rub your shoulders. And again, the women that grasp that concept, man, salute to them. Because your man is gonna talk eventually. He is. And then once he does, then give him undivided attention and just listen. But trying to force it out of him, that ain't gonna do nothing but just agitate us even more. So just come in and just
Can I share a secret? I think I done said this before. But do everybody know where this happy wife, happy life concept come from?
Simps. I don't know.
It don't
a
come
nigga that
from,
was shooting out of his league.
huh?
It came from a nigga that was shooting out of his league.
No, it came from I think it was somewhere in the United Kingdom somewhere. And it was actually a poem, the Working Wage Party. It was literally not talking about that concept. It was talking about the concept of wages and actually unfair wages at the time. They took this whole concept and took it totally. If you read the poem, it was taken totally out of concept. It was actually used later on, you know what I'm saying, to sell houses back in the day. But that whole concept was never meant to that. The whole concept was meant to, you actually need fair wages in order to take care of your house, because back then women worked in the home. So now you needed actually fair wages to actually make your wife happy, to actually provide for your house. So the concept was kind of similar, but they took it to a whole different meaning. And even in now, right?
Has
It's,
anyone
go ahead.
has
Go ahead.
anyone heard of the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus?
Yeah.
What do you think about do you like it or no?
I never read.
I read it. It made some interesting points. The only thing I took from that book that was kind of valuable is that there's a language barrier between men and women.